What else we got to get to?
Since we were talking about religion, I thought it'd be a perfect segue to talk about spiritual narcissism.
All right, there's a clip. There's a clip I sent you. I would like that to be played before we get into this conversation, and then we'll move on.
Where's the clip at?
It's in your Instagram. I just sent it today, this morning.
Boom.
Gotti boom.
People become conscious, and then they become assholes, right? And they really just become the ultimate narcissist because they get this knowledge and they feel like they're superior to other people, and they try to belittle people and flex on people who they believe is not as conscious as them. But see, I'm wise enough and I've accumulated enough knowledge to understand that I know nothing, right? Everything that I know is only relevant in this moment, because tomorrow I could learn something new that will make what I know now irrelevant. It won't even matter. It'll be outdated. It won't fit with the current paradigm that I'm in. And that's why knowledge is infinite and the journey of enlightenment never ends. See, a lot of people think that enlightenment is a certain point that you get to where when you reach this specific point, then the game
you
is
all
over.
knowing. Yeah,
life is infinite.
That's true.
That's true.
We never
We know
die,
some
we
niggas
only
that think like that.
transcend
Yeah, we
and
do.
transform, right? So a lot of people, man, come into consciousness, and really what they do is they just spiritualize their ego. They don't really care about genuinely becoming a better person or actually helping other people. But see, a lot of people...
So that is a small definition of spiritual narcissism. If you want to actually Google that real quick and just show the dictionary.com definition so we can get into that. But I just found that to be an interesting topic. I feel like a lot of people use their spirituality to gain versus
the belief that your spiritual wisdom makes you more special than others is also known as spiritual narcissism. It can be used to shield yourself from criticism, to impress others, or to enhance your self-esteem and feel good about yourself.
To gain.
Us being black folks. Let's
talk about
that's literally our entire families.
Yeah.
Well, right. But I was going to take it a step further.
Yes.
I was going to take it a step further. Is that what the stereotypes come from in church?
Yes.
Because we know what if I just say the stereotype for the choir director, we know what that is.
Already know.
If I say the stereotypical version of a pastor, we know what that is.
Yes.
Just without, like, I ain't even gotta
you
say
ain't
it.
gotta say it.
I
I know.
gotta like act it out. Like we know that.
We know.
So is that what that is?
Yes.
Because I feel like there's a lot of folks like they step into that character in church.
That character.
That
good word.
Character. They step into that character in church, and you get people running around talking like this all the time, as if they are speaking a sermon all the time, and they be like, "Cause God," and it's just like,
church always felt like a fun house.
Yes.
Yeah, like it did. It kind of like it was like I was excited to see all the characters. It was just like a fucking Saturday night cartoon.
You know what? That is really. You're right. Can you read the definition of narcissism real quick?
Just narcissism.
Just narcissism. But
definition of narcissism. Shout out to Siri. Oh, she fucking up. She's so okay.
Narcissism means excessive interest in or admiration of oneself and one's physical appearance.
So if you add the spiritual on top of that, what it sounds like to me, this is how I interpret it, is trying to gain something out of your spirituality in order to leverage it against other people.
Yeah.
So I guess what would be a good example of that? Damning someone to hell because they don't do what you want them to do, or receive God in the same way that you do. What's another example?
Or putting God in places he don't belong.
Say it one more time.
Putting God in places he don't belong.
Now, what does that mean?
If I tell you I want to be a rapper instead of whatever the fuck you think I'm finna be, and you say God wouldn't like that or some shit like that, or your calling from the Lord or some other shit, or
you know my calling because you in my skin.
Yeah, you don't know me, nigga.
You don't know me. You don't know my life.
You know how many? You know, I went to school with this woman because she's a woman now, who she was clearly lesbian and had a girlfriend.
Okay.
But like one day popped up and was like, yeah, I don't date girls anymore. I'm going to church and shit.
I see a lot of those stories online.
She recently got back with that person and married that person. Good for her. She figured it out. But I'm just saying, I thought that was
I see a lot of posts about being delivered from
delivered.
Being
women.
Shout out to Caldwell Andrew Caldwell, because he's one of the main, the poster child for being delivered.
That nigga want us to think he straight so bad.
He want us to think he's straight so bad.
I think he's just still trolling so he can get this money. That's what I really think.
I mean, he's got a couple TV shows he's got from it, so shout out to him. Get your money, but that's lame that you get in that way. But in either case,
very, very true. You're a lame ass nigga for that.
I wonder. Go ahead.
Again, he kind of stepped into that character and the stereotype.
He did.
Look.
He did. Listen. To try to gain something from your spirituality is the complete opposite of what it should be. Like, you're wanting to get, let me make that more specific, because you are trying to gain something by being spiritual. You're trying to gain more spiritual enlightenment or whatever. But to try to gain something from other people, using that to take something from other people, I feel like that's just the opposite of what spirituality should be.
And that's why all you niggas that do that be ending up alone,
in jail, doing crazy type of stuff,
or your spouse died before you.
The easiest definite. Wait, I wasn't ready. What does that mean?
That's what be happening. You niggas gotta y'all niggas be sharing them same dumbass beliefs, and then your person died before you, and now you gotta be dumb by yourself.
Wait a minute.
You lonely ass bitch ass niggas. That should be funny as hell.
Shout out to Joaquin Fox, he's in the live.
Joaquin. Hey,
my favorite person in the world. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Joaquin.
Wow. I was gonna say a whole point, and you just threw me the fuck off with that. I agree.
That's what be happening.
It's weird.
These niggas be whole ass niggas their whole life, and then God be like, you know what? You is a bitch, and just pluck you out real quick.
Wow.
It just is what it is.
Wow.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? God bless the dead, but it works. It works out how it works out. I don't make the rules. I was just telling you how I seen it.
Like I said, I just don't feel like it's right. Like, first of all, narcissist is a buzzword these days, but I think it's because a lot of people are discovering how many narcissists walk among us in the world.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of y'all niggas.
Them niggas is outside.
Y'all outside.
Here's the deal of that. The evolution of oh fuck, I just lost my thought. The evolution of us, like, working our mental health.
Yes.
Because I mean, look at us now.
Yes.
We have all of these buzzwords, and we're able to access the information in a whole different way than we were in the 1980s.
Run the rhythm.